What's going on, Star Wars friends and fans? I'm Star Wars Only, and you know what time it is. This is a film commentary on The Force Awakens, Star Wars Episode 7. For anyone who doesn't know what a film commentary is, it is me talking over the film as me and you watch it. So if you're planning on rewatching The Force Awakens, now is the time to do it. If you want to listen to me, your boy Star Wars Only, talk about The Force Awakens as we watch it, here you go. So we're gonna get it ready to go. I'm watching this on the Disney Plus app, and I'm gonna press play, and it'll start up with the. I don't know. I don't think they're doing a 20th Century Fox opening, so it'll probably start up around the Lucasfilm logo. I'm not entirely sure, but if you have the Blu-ray of The Force Awakens, get that ready to go. Get that plugged in. Press play right about now, and by the time I start, it should be ready to go. So if you have the Blu-ray in, go ahead and press play on it. Get the opening going, and I'm pressing play right now. If you're on Disney Plus, get ready to press play with me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Let me put my controller in a comfortable place. Ah, yes, it opens up with the Lucasfilm logo. That's what I thought. I missed the 20th Century Fox logo with the opening on the sequels. I mean, I know they didn't own Fox when this happened, but still, man, that's like my baby. Not my baby. That happened way before I was even born, but still. If you listen closely to the opening of this song, the theme song, is a little different. If you listen, it's not as grandeur as the other one. We'll talk about that in a second. Episode 7, The Force Awakens. Luke Skywalker has vanished. In his absence, the sinister First Order has risen from the ashes of the Empire and will not rest until Skywalker, the last Jedi, wink wink, nudge nudge, has been destroyed. With the support of the Republic, General Leia Organa leads a brave resistance. She is desperate to find her brother Luke and gain his help in restoring peace and justice to the galaxy. Leia has sent her most daring pilot on a secret mission to Jakku, where an old ally has discovered a clue to Luke's whereabouts. Okay, so a personal story. When this came out in 2015, and I read the first line, Luke Skywalker has vanished, I was instantly fucking disappointed with this film. Not as a whole, but I was like, really? He's gone? What the fuck? That annoyed me. But back to the music. The reason it sounds off is because John Williams actually isn't using the London Symphony Orchestra for the sequel trilogy. That's why the music sounds a little different. He's using like the LA one or something like that. This group out there in LA, probably some freelance people who do music. I'm not very musically inclined when it comes to that kind of stuff. But yeah, London Symphony Orchestra didn't even come back for the sequel trilogy, man. That's pretty disappointing in my opinion. Here we have the opening shot. The First Order Star Destroyer. Dude, I haven't seen The Force Awakens since like 2017's The Last Jedi came out, man. I really just haven't watched it again. It's been a minute. I remember this from the trailers. The little flashes of the stormtroopers. I wonder which one's Finn. There's BB. That's my boy Bloodraven from the Game of Thrones show. Would have been nice to know more about this guy. He's such a great actor. It's a shame they killed off all the good Game of Thrones actors in the sequel trilogy. Like, they barely used them to their full potential. He played the three-eyed raven in the Game of Thrones shows, but like his real name is Bloodraven. He's one of the Targaryens. Wait, was he a Targaryen? I don't know. He was one of the Night's Watch. He went out beyond the wall. I like that opening shot right here. Well, not opening shot, but that shot right there where they land and it's got all the wind and the fire going on, and there's a fighting already, bunch of blaster going on. I like that. It's a good opening sequence. I mean, it's got the funness, I guess, of it. This part kind of annoyed me though when he gets in a ship and they shoot the engines. It's like, first of all, why was it revealed that much where you could get fired at and like one blaster bolt takes out the whole damn ship? Like, really? Come on, man. Put some armor on that bitch. Either that or park your ship further away. Yeah, like you got all the gears and everything revealed right there. That part made me sad at first when I saw it. The alien like screaming and like being all scared. When I first saw this, it made me sad. I was like, "Oh, poor guy." This part also confused me because I was like, "Why doesn't Poe just run with BB-8?" Because they don't know he's there. He took out the guys that saw him. Just run, go. You staying, if anything, endangered the mission even more. He's got a good shot though. Does Finn know that Poe killed his friend just now? You know, in hindsight, the armor looks pretty good. I'll admit, I'm not like a big fan. I've never been a big fan of like armor in general in the Star Wars universe. They're all just outfits in my eyes, but it looks pretty cool. And this Kylo Ren's big ship landing. Not my boy Blood Raven. Enter the emo bad guy of the film, Ben Swolo. I mean Solo. He gets swole in the next one. So he knows he's been Solo. That's cool. Ugh. Oh, now you want to shoot at him, Poe. If you would have shot 5 seconds late or earlier, you would have probably saved your boy. This part was pretty cool though when Kylo stops the bolt in midair, and just holds it there forever. He had a good reveal at the beginning for his character. A little bit too on the nose with the whole "you cannot deny the truth. That is your family." It's like he's Han Solo's son. Hmm. That was a lot funnier when the film came out at first. What if Kylo was like, "You didn't really check him. Give him a prostate check." I'm like, pardon, sir? Fucking dark, man. Just shot all the villagers. I wonder if someone would have said something to Finn. Hey, FN2187, I noticed you didn't kill anybody. Makes that awkward eye contact with Kylo. I would be shitting my pants. Oh, BB thinks his buddy died. What the hell is that? I want a backstory on that creature. That was really weird looking. And like a good way. You know, some of the CGI in this isn't as clean as I thought it would have been. Wait, when the hell did she get in there? I was watching that shot. She didn't walk up. What the hell? Why are you breathing so heavy, Finn? Did your friend die? Oh, there's Rey. That looks pretty cool. Wow. A lot of nice shots in this movie, man. I think so far. I know they used real film, like real film stock, instead of digital stuff like George was using in the prequels, so this is naturally going to look better than the prequels. And that's not a controversial statement. Any prequel fans? Good God, I feel like I can barely talk about those films now without somebody going, "Oh, they're actually really good." I don't care. God damn it. I grew up with them too. I probably grew up with them a lot more than you did. I also grew up and stopped liking them. See, that shot's really cool. The Death, or not the Death Star, the Star Destroyer just kind of destroyed, just laying there in wreckage. What a boring life, though, man. You gotta go in there and scrap that thing on the daily to make a living to get, like, what, 4 portions? See, that's a good shot, too. Pans to the right, you see a crashed X-Wing, crashed Star Destroyer. That's one good thing about this film, is that it used a lot of real sets. If I recall correctly, I actually thoroughly enjoyed the first and third act of this film. I think the second act is where it kind of drags on for me, but I'll be honest. So far, I like it. I mean, this is pretty good. Slow opening, but it's building on the characters. The shot right here, Rey's looking at the old lady. You can see her internalizing. Is that going to be me? Unka. One quarter portion. Ah, that's another pretty shot too. I don't know where all those people are walking though. She's got a little plant that's dead. Little rebel fighter doll. She's marking her days, but doesn't put the line in there to make 5. And what is she gonna do? Count them? Oh, this shot's really cool too. The powder, like this was a real, actual muffin thing that they did. See, it turns into a muffin. I think they put like a vacuum at the bottom of it or something to suck out the water and then like re-pump it back up for the muffin to pop out. That part was really cool. I hate this shot though, where she's eating. She eats with her fucking mouth open. The shot of the ship leaving is cool, but the way she eats, like, she's like licking the plate. I don't know, man. I don't like that. It annoyed me. It annoys me now seeing her chew with her mouth open. Oh my god! See, she's doing it. What the fuck, dude? I don't. I'm a weird guy like that, where like if you're eating with your mouth open like that, it really irks me. And that part always has irked me about this film. She does a fine job up until that point. She's gonna go chase down the guy who beat up BB-8 or capturing him. Excuse me. The Lama Pakwa. Pakwa Tihana. I don't know what she's saying. No ma. Don't you mean no mas? That's what it would be in Spanish. No mas. Cállate. Sorry if you hear my chair move around. Your boy's got a fucked up knee at the moment. I was doing jujitsu a week or two ago and got caught in a heel hook. Motherfucker turned my leg inwards, so my knee popped. So I got a small tear. And, yeah. Kind of boring not being able to work out every day like I want to, but at least I'm here watching Star Wars, right? No! She uses her British accent still. That little eye nod thing. There's this one girl at my jujitsu school who love her to death because she can kick my ass 90% of the time, but she always wants to roll with me whenever we do like the sparring where you try to choke each other out. I kind of give her that look whenever they're like, all right, pick your partner, and like you have to look down the line. She's just looking at me. I'm like, fine. Come here, kick my ass. I don't care. Best pilot of the Resistance, you say? It's kind of bloody, it seems. That's funny. Not really. I like the sound effects they do for the Force in this movie. Oh boy. You can see the veins in his neck. I mean, that's some good acting right there. I mean, Oscar Isaac is a good actor in general. I completely forgot about Hux. I haven't seen anything about him in episode 9. After what happened to him in episode 8, I don't care either. I know all about waiting for my family. That's one of the weird things about Rey is like we learn later she knows that her parents aren't coming back and she still waits. Like it's hard to connect with someone who, no offense to the character Rey, is just stupid. That's just stupid. You're just sitting there waiting forever for someone to show up you internally know isn't like what? I'm a loner myself, so I mean, no family. It's like, I've done that all my life, so I don't really give a fuck, I guess. But if I didn't know him either, it's like, well, I mean, okay, I'll move on. She's 19 in this film. I was 19 a year ago. I would have been like, okay, no family. I'll go on, move about my life. You got the entire galaxy to go explore, sweetheart. Go do something with it. Turn down all that food for a droid. Did he just close his shop? There was like 3 people in line behind her. Man, I love the dynamic between these two in the first film. You need a pilot. I need a pilot. Like, yeah. Yeah, that kind of confused me too, Finn. That's fucking crazy. They're like, hey, there's someone's leaving they're not supposed to yet. Oh, well, let's just kill them. Like, whoa, wait, maybe someone misheard or something. Slight communication problem. I guess when they start firing back, it's a sign of badness. But I mean, you shot first. Oh, he took out the command center. That was cool. You hear the little when the TIE fighter went off. That was nice. Save the talking for when you hit the planet, my friends. Damn, how did he even know the name? That's a lot of letters and numbers you gotta memorize, Kylo. I wouldn't say nice shot yet, man. You got like 3 more to get. See, Finn, if you wouldn't have spent so much time arguing, y'all wouldn't have gotten shot. But that part is funny where he's like, oh, you gotta be kidding. I like the chemistry between those two. I'm having fun so far. I like this part. Oh, that's the first shot of the entire film we ever saw in the trailer. Finn comes up, he starts breathing. The dark side and the light. I guess that was Snoke talking. Very, very interesting trailer. They actually used a real like TIE fighter, like prop and set to build that one you see right there. I mean, all realistic stuff, man. It's pretty nice. I guess that was quicksand. Poe was actually supposed to die right there. I'm pretty sure we all know the story that, he died here, and Oscar Isaac told JJ, "Hey man, I keep dying in all my films. Like, what's going on with that?" And JJ was like, "Well, I guess we can make you a part of the official trio for the next remainder of the trilogy." I wonder what would have happened if Poe did die, because then it would have just been Finn and Rey, and that would have been kind of boring. I think Poe's the most interesting out of the three of them. I liked all of them in this film, if we're being honest with ourselves. I didn't really start having problems with the character of like Rey and Finn. I guess Finn wasn't. Finn just had the same arc in Episode 8. Rey was just, I don't know, perfect in Episode 8. It was kind of old, kind of annoying. You always talk about, or at least I do. I always talk about like having like a fun adventure that I'd love to go on. Just, you know, go on an adventure in life, high risk, high reward kind of thing, or just be able to say I went on this grand adventure. You get to these parts where they're walking in the desert, like, man, fuck that. That seems like the kind of luck my adventure would have. I'm walking for hours, if not days, in the desert. I mean, I'm from Texas. I'm okay with heat, but a dry heat with a bunch of sand, and I hate to do it, but yeah, I don't like sand. It's rough and it's coarse, and it is everywhere. Oh, clone army. You guys hear that? I don't want to hand up the prequels, huh? Oh, the Clone War. He just threatened that Ginger. Yeah, man, I don't know. Even if I was thirsty, I wouldn't be drinking out of that fountain. I mean, I guess if you need to live, but yeah, you can see him kind of. I don't know if it's just dirty or if it's got salt in it. That'd make it pretty bad. Did she say oi? Dude, he just pimp slapped Ray. What the hell? Finn's all impressed. Well, she fucked him up. That's racist, BB-8. You think just because Finn's black, he stole your friend's jacket? Racisms. We don't we don't like racisms on here in Star Wars Only land. Thief? What, you think because I'm black I start stealing shit? I would have kicked BB's little head off that second time. I don't take no shit from a droid. Aw, little BB. He just rolls off. He's like, I don't want to talk about it. These parts get a little corny, I'll admit. He's not a myth, baby. He's the real deal. Are those the guys who got their ass kicked? They snitching our... What a bunch of pansies. You know what they say in my hood? Snitches get stitches. Finn's just trying to be a good friend, Rey. I don't know why you're all... You don't have to hold my hand. You know what? Fine. I'm not gonna hold your hand. What if she's like hanging off a balcony in episode 9 where like... Kind of like Frodo and Sam. And she's like... I need to get up. Help me, Finn. And Finn's like, take my hand. Actually, you know what? You remember a few years ago? When you were like, you don't need me to hold your hand? You can use that force shit to get up here if you want, sweetheart. Oh, poor Finn's dead. That was a really emotional moment there, if you guys saw. He asked if she was okay, and she was surprised because she never had anyone care about her before. This part was funny when I first saw it in theaters. Like, how would you do? It's a falcon! Oh my god, it's a falcon! It's a falcon! Star Wars is back! That's great! Oh my god! It's still annoying learning how Han lost the Falcon. Like, he just... Oh, I don't even know how he lost it. It's just stupid that he lost it, in my opinion. It's like, it's... What do you mean Han's not running that ship anymore? What the fuck? Oh, kind of hurts me to watch her hit shit with it like that. Oh, man. Like, you would think the whole thing would be broken by that point. Kind of like when you go over a big speed bump with your car, and you're going really fast, and it's like your transmission on the bottom. And you're... Oh, my God! Oh, God! I'm going low! Oh, JJ. I feel like that was your writing and not Lawrence Kasdan. I'll pick and choose who I blame for what. That's what we do in the Star Wars fandom. The sequels come out. Kathleen Kennedy's awful. She's ruined Star Wars. The Mandalorian comes out, even though she's producing it. Oh, Kathleen Kennedy's not involved, so, you know, it's a great. What? That doesn't make sense. That's not how this works. Ah, that's pretty cool. That little drift, like kind of barely touching the sand. Uh-oh, he said it, damn it. That's a curse word. Watch your fucking language, Finn. We don't take that shit in here. This is Star Wars. Family. Disney. Believe it. Great shot, Finn. Oh, that's cool. Little scavengers are like, hey, let's take the ship apart. Well, the pilot's still alive. That's gonna be awkward. Or Finn, hear me out here. You go to the other turret that's like up top. Just get out, climb up or down, whichever direction it's at. If I recall correctly, and I do, Han and Luke. I was gonna call him Leia. Han and Leia. Han and Luke both had their own guns. I like how they show the TIE fighter pilot just so calm about everything. He's just kind of looking. Like you're literally seconds between crashing into something, death, killing these other people. That shot was cool. A little stops in midair, turns, starts going back up. Yeah, that was cool. Woo! Like Ric Flair. I didn't realize that she said she's flown ships but never left the planet. Alright, well, she knows how to fly. She's coming with. You hear that, Finn? Shoot your shot, baby. He should have been like, Rey, what's your last name? You know? He's got to help the fans out. That part was kind of cringe. Whoa, what's going on? What does that do, Kylo? What was the point of that? You angry? A lot of people took this as like some meaning when he's like, what girl? Like he knows something. This Falcon's got a bad motivator. I don't speak that. That little thumbs up he gave is always cute. Point out the color, Rey. I don't. You don't just point. Not really any of your business either, Rey. I mean, you don't have anybody there. It makes no sense. Like, if that's her big character flaw of, I want to wait for my family that doesn't exist on a planet that no one's ever going to show back up to. It's like, that's... What? Finn smart. Can you unfix it? Apparently they had to use like a really like lightweight BB-8 for that part where they like hand him off because he's really heavy. It's Han and Chewie. We're home. Everybody was cheering in the theaters when this happened. I remember it. Hmm. Junkyard. Why would anyone steal a Millennium Falcon from Han? I heard it was. I mean, everyone says it's a piece of junk. 12 parsecs. That part where he says, "I used to be." Apparently, that's because anytime someone sees Harrison Ford in real life and say, "Hey, are you Harrison Ford?" He's always like, "I used to be," which is depressing as shit if you really think about it. But there's only one Han Solo, Finn. I'd hope this be the one. No, this part's kind of oh man, they had me going for a second. It got all quiet. He's like, "Yeah, I knew Luke." I was like, "Oh, I'm kind of getting into this on an emotional level." And then the Rathars part. Yeah, this is the part where it kind of loses me. I'll admit. I'm just like, Chewie. Sounds like me. I'm a good talker. I can get myself out of a pretty bad situation just by talking. I can also get myself into a bad situation by talking. Yeah, Dad, mine. Kanja Club. Remember that was a meme? Sell that to Kanja Club? Twice. Alright, I'm getting bored. This part's boring, man. I don't know why. I never liked it, I guess. Oh, the Rathars. Here they come. Oh, really? That's the... I got a bad feeling about this part that we used? Boy, they look like some of those hentai monsters. If you know what that is. I unfortunately do. I had to learn about that shit in middle school. I never ever understood, like, the word for it. I always used to say hentai, but I don't know, man. That's not my cup of tea. That's fucking weird. Cartoons fucking each other, and then there's like tentacles involved and everything. I'm all right. That's I don't know, man. That's just weird. No, ha ha ha. They look like that. No, not Finn. I'm real surprised it hasn't eaten Finn yet. Like the other guys, like it just ate the second it got a hold of him. It seems, and Finn, it's like, no, I gotta savor this one. Finn. Okay. Take cover, Chewie. Aw. Wow. Hmm. Damn. There's some snitches too. Snoke. It's a nice shot. Ooh, Last Jedi reference. He's so big in this fucking scene for some reason. General! You see the chairs that surround Kylo? This is like a meeting room. Ooh, the master of the Knights of Ren. Snoke is so interesting because we don't know shit about him. He's just this random dark side user. That's what she said. Huh. Move, ball. Han's funny. Oh, it's the game from A New Hope. Remember? You remember A New Hope? I like the look that Han gave Ben of knowing you lying motherfucker. This sounds like such a cool story. Luke training new generation of Jedi. Would have loved to seen that. That's also cool. He went looking for the first Jedi Temple. Mumbo Jumbo. That's an English reference. What the fuck? Like, was Octu the place that Luke was at? Was that the first Jedi Temple? If it was, why the fuck didn't we learn anything about that? Like, they barely did shit with that in the. Like, God damn it, Ryan. No, no, that's pretty. That looks cool. Maz's castle. Well, it's a lot cooler in this film than it does in the goddamn Battlefront 2 video game. I hate that map. I don't know why. I really don't like a lot about that game anymore, man. I know the updates are better, but I don't know. We'll do a video about that or something. Did you just call me Solo? Yeah, that's what the film's called. Han's got a point. My boys, women do figure out the truth. I think I can handle myself. Yeah, no, you can, Rey. You can't. You seem to be able to fuck up anybody. That sounds like me if I'm offering anyone a job. It doesn't pay much. I'm not gonna be nice to you. I'm a nice guy actually, but I'm honest as well. What do you mean too long? No one is coming for you, kid. If I was her friend, I'd be the best friend that she had because I'd look at her in the eye and be like, "Your family is dead and gone. They're not coming back for you. No one is looking for you. Move on with your life." Oh, there's a Mandalorian flag. I've seen that show. Maz is 1,000 years old? Jesus. She's got a lot of stories to tell, I bet. I like her castle. I'm a little too on the nose of the cantina, but Mos Eisley Cantina. Not a werewolf? Han Solo! Yeah, all the music stops. Oh, there's Warwick Davis cameo. I like that Wookiee. I liked Maz in The Force Awakens. I don't know why they didn't do anything with her, and I'm not even going to continue my sentence. Oh man, a big boy, a pimp, huh? Ugh, these bugs are ugly. She says I found the first order, but it sounds like she says a condom. Oh, there's Vader's mask. Well, not yet. He feels it again. That's cool. Show me again? What was the first time? I want to hear about that. That was a good scene. And the little, like, Darth Vader theme song it had going on in the background, too. No. Go home! I don't know. Oh, how nice of Han letting him keep the gun. Spoiler alert, he goes back in The Last Jedi. Oh, you can hear young Rey screaming no in the back. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Shouldn't be saying that out loud. That's real bad out of context. What's happening down there? Oh, nothing like a young girl screaming for her life. Come back. Oh, okay, someone left her. That's all that means. Thank God. This is a Disney movie, JJ. Think about things. Come back. Rey's like, is that fucking me? When I was a, a child? This scene's pretty cool too, though. I mean, there's no music, just kind of quiet. Is the door gonna close on BB-8 like I think it is? Oh, I guess not. A treasure chest. Just like the pirate movies. I love those films. Oh, it's the lightsaber. It's Luke's lightsaber. Oh, my bad. Anakin's. Gotta remember Anakin did it too. Oh. Now we're back on Bespin. Surrounds us. So Luke put his hand on R2 for some reason. Kylo just killed that guy for some reason. Knights of Ren. Man, Unkar's a dick for raising her and then, like, just, I don't know, letting her go do whatever the hell. Oh, we want to just say Rey? That's the line by Ewan McGregor. These are your first steps. See, Maz is a good friend. Telling Rey the truth. The crying part's not really... whatever. Luke. I like Maz. What happened to her, man? Oh, fuck, my bad. Hope y'all didn't hear that. She's a good, like, mentor-like figure, and I still don't get Rey at all. What's she doing now? She's running from the castle? Let me go! Run into the forest! Go smoke some weed out there. You know how high I would get on whatever planet they're on right now? I'd just be walking around. Disorder, and we are the First Order. Well, the Star 3 right here, baby. Oh, look how proud Hux looks. Kylo just watching. How did it separate in like 5 different shots to kill those planets? I always thought this planet was Coruscant, but apparently it's the Hazian Prime system. I don't know. And this girl has like some backstory or something that I don't know about. But like for me, looking at this, it's like, dude, you just killed off 5 planets. We could have had some stories there. Why? You killed the entire New Republic? What the fuck? Everything we worked for in episode 6 is just... Nope. Didn't happen. Sorry. Did you run away far enough, Ray? Are you happy now that you're out here? You gonna take a breather now? I just ran 4 miles. Oh my God, BB-8 kept up. Girl, you want to talk? You gotta go back too. Where are you leaving? Where are you going? Huh? You think running on a planet is gonna just magically transport you back to Jakku? Oh man, that was not a good shot of her. Oh, that's a cool shot though. Those TIE fighters with the sunset. Oh God. Not gonna answer the question. Where'd you get that? Come on, help us out. Give us some backstory. Oh, thank God he missed. Would have been a short trilogy. Yeah, I'd run too. I'd actually just get for cover, but whatever. There's Kylo. Go get her, Kylo. Damn, Rey picks up on that shooting stuff pretty fast. Oof. Behind the back. How Han saw that is beyond me, but yeah, I guess it comes with age. I really have no fucking idea. Yeah, Finn uses a different button to turn on the lightsaber than Luke does. Jeez, that took out 2 people? I'd like it too. Good one, Finn. Oh yeah, the traitor. Remember that meme? That was a big thing back in the day. Traitor! Guess they never taught you how to use a lightsaber, did they, Finn? This part's pretty cool. Oh, thank God for Han and that Chewie blaster. Bowcaster, I believe is what it's called. I like how he keeps calling him Big Deal, too. I also like this part. The Resistance coming in. They call them thugs. Hmm. Jeez. That's pretty, like, whoever's shooting those, like, one by one, the stormtroopers, some good shot. Yeah, get that lightsaber, Finn. It's kind of important. This shot's really cool. Poe going off, and, like, it kind of follows Finn as well and everything. Yeah, that was cool. I like that part, man. I'm having a good time with this so far. Except for that damn Ranthar scene. It's not a perfect film. Ah, man, and I'll admit, too, man, I thought Daisy Ridley was a better actress. Looking at her now, she's doing a lot of the, I don't know how to put my finger on it, really. It's just like, she's got her mouth open and she's breathing heavily a lot. It reminds me of Kristen Stewart from the Twilight series, where she was always breathing really heavily. She'd be like, Edward, Jacob, like, calm down. God damn it, I dropped my phone in every fucking commentary, dude. Every single one. There we go. Got it. We'll set it down right here. Oh, really? What'd you hear about it, Kylo? I was there. The guy said one thing. The two accompanied by a girl. I've heard so much about you. What the hell is going on here? A map. You've seen it. She just got a bad going face right there, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased because I don't like Rey. I don't mind Daisy Ridley, but I just don't think her acting in this is like top notch. Han, if you see Ben, say something. Say what you say later. Ben! I remember that part. Ben! Really fucking loud out of nowhere. Yeah, make sure you run and yell, Finn. That'll stop him. Yeah, poor Han's just like, yeah, whatever. I gotta go see my wife. Dude, the Resistance have like the shittiest uniforms ever. But there's Leia. Oh, Carrie. Oh, I forgot about C-3PO. Red arm, that's a meme. No, Chewie gives her a hug in this scene. But not the ending one, JJ! Hey, at least he admitted fault with that, where he was like, I didn't even think about it. I mean, just look at all their uniforms, man. It's like a shit stained green brown. Like what the fuck is it? It's like throw up color. Poe's ship looks cool. The black and orange. Oh, the reunion of Poe and Finn. A little hug. Oh. Huh. He just stops. That's my jacket. Hey, what the fuck? I like how people say like Finn and Poe are supposed to be like some gay couple. Why can't they just be friends? Can we just have normal friends in this? Is that just not a thing anymore? The guy behind Leia Snap Wexley, I believe is the name in the movie. He's a he's an actor. I once talked to him on Twitter where he was like, "Anybody want to come to the premiere with me?" And I was like, "If it means we can get drinks after," and he's like, "Deal." I was like, "Oh, okay." Still waiting on my invite. Premiere for episode 9, not episode 7. Chewie's cute, man. That's funny. I saw some people hating on that, like they're treating him like a child. Like, dude, he's a big hairy Wookiee. He's like a glorified dog. All right, big deal. Death Star 1, Death Star 2, sweetheart. I mean, he's got you there. Oh yeah, there's R2. Why don't we just turn them on and take the map? This whole movie would be a lot shorter. Oh, very doubtful. Well, he does. I'll have you know. What a weird plot with the R2 man. That's the weird thing about this too is it's like Han and Leia are kind of turned into bad parents. Really, sent your son off to train with Luke. That's not bad, but like you failed. Like you're a failure as parents. Like, are you supposed to be the heroes? What the hell? Ah, yes, the torturing of Rey by Kylo. Ha ha ha. Wink, wink. Murderers! You killed the old man. You asshole! What the hell? I'd want to kill you too. Oh, he's about to take off his mask. Rey's all like, oh, he's kind of cute. I don't mind if you actually have me chained up now. She looks at him, Daddy. And Kylo's like, Mommy told me about girls like you. I don't get the Reylo thing either, man. Like, Kylo's like 30. She's 19 here. Chill, you fucking creeps. I am lonely, Kylo. Thank you for noticing. Afraid to leave what? Yeah, I can't sleep that much. I take melatonin and zinc pills. It helps out. An ocean. Oh. You see it? What's the ocean? Oh, that's Octu, right? Oh, Han. I hope y'all didn't hear my stomach growl, but it just did. Star Wars Only is getting quite hungry. Oh, you feel it? You feel what too? My stomach growling, Kylo? You're not gonna give him anything? Huh, Ray? You're gonna give him a scar, I know that for sure. A lot of intense staring in the scene. Why is she leaning forward so much? Like, what does that help? The closer I am to your hand, the more I can see. What the fuck? Get on with it. You. What's he afraid of, Ray? Tell me. Tell me, baby. Oh. Oh, what a big reveal. He's scared he won't be as strong as Vader. Well, newsflash, kid. You're not. Actually, Snoke, good news. If the Resistance has him after Skywalker, he won't join them either. So, well, believe it or not, Snoke, there's no point in bringing her to you because she actually just comes to you in the next film. This is all pointless. If you can't tell, this act is not my favorite. This is the one where, yeah, I'm kind of getting like, okay. I like this part. When the fuck did she learn mind control? I get the whole, like, oh, you don't need full training to use the Force. I get that. I get that. But if we're using the established movies, trained Jedi like Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, Luke, used mind control. She hasn't done a fucking thing. And is just like, you remove these restraints, and let me free. Okay. I don't know all the Reylo fans and fans of the Disney Star Wars. Slay Queen, yes, girl. And I'll drop my weapon. That part's funny. I'll give it that. I will call a spade, my friends. I do not lie. Oh no, she's gone. Kylo's breathing heavily. Oh, what you gonna do, Kylo? They turn around and walk away. I do the same thing. Fuck that. So this is a weird part about this. They drain the energy from the sun. They literally take out the entire sun that's near them. Uh, what happens to the gravity of the planet you're on? First of all life on that planet would basically cease to exist. Also, I mean, what the fuck? Pardon me? I know science isn't a thing that we need to obsess ourselves with in the Star Wars universe, but I've been taking an astronomy class this semester, so I'm like really into it now. Is that Akbar? Is that Nia Nub? Without the Republic fleet, what? Thermal oscillator? I don't even know what that means. They keep saying oscillator, and it is a funny word. Does the Resistance not have like a Navy SEAL team? Or, like the best of the best of the best of the best? And be like, hey, why don't we take all of you, put you on the Falcon, and you all go in and take this bitch out? Yeah, nice pat on the shoulder to Finn. I need that motivation in my life too. Huh, now you tell me. I missed you too, Leia and Han. That's another thing. Like they basically divorced and like broke up because they just didn't work out. Like, come on, what the fuck? Y'all fell in love. I know y'all argue. That's kind of like part of the coolness of your relationship, but oh, a little hug. You can see Han's face like, I'll try, but all I see is a hole where I fall. I was about to say their window is probably scratched to hell, and yep, it is. Damn, he knew the second Han landed that it was him. It's gotta be awkward. You're sitting there looking around for somebody and, oh! My father's here. Sanitation. Hmm. You know what? Right hand of God, I think Harrison is like carrying this entire film. I like Finn. I think Finn's a good character in this film, but like Harrison's great, dude. It's unfortunate that he really just did not fucking care about Star Wars after 1980. I mean, I can't blame him. What's great about Harrison is he's got the I don't give a fuck attitude that a lot of people try to go for, but only you have to really not give a fuck for it to work. A lot of people think it's cool being an asshole nowadays. This part's cringe. Yeah, like that's not funny. I'm in charge, Phasma. Okay, Finn, you're being a little cringy, my friend, a little cringy. I'm gonna blame all the bad writing in this episode on J.J. Abrams. All the good writing is Lawrence Kasdan, right? I'm playing. J.J.'s not bad. He just fancy himself as quite the storyteller, doesn't he? We'll see how it goes in episode 9. He's got Chris Terrio, who wrote Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice. For any of you DC fans out there, I don't know how y'all do it. Wonder Woman was good. That's about it. Oh, Rey's quite with the rock. Wait, was she going in there? What's in there? Hell, I'd be so terrified, dude. I'd get stuck and I'd die. Han Harrison always does that little half smile on one side, kind of smirk. Ha 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 ha. Trash compare. You remember that? It really doesn't make much sense to you that the Resistance, after what 30 years of winning, or they should have won. I mean, they did win at the end of Return of the Jedi. All they have are what is that about like four? I'll say maybe at most 20 X-wings to take out the First Order. And the First Order falls for the same shit that the Empire did. All it takes is really 20 X-wings. It made a little more sense with the Death Star because the trench is so small. They had their auto turrets taken out, or trying to take them out, and then you send a few TIE fighters, but you weren't really expecting a trench run. This one, it's like, hey guys, you know what your weakness is. It's the thermal, what's it called, oscillator? Okay, maybe I was wrong. That was a lot of fucking TIE fighters. It's so dense. Every single frame has so much going on. Oh, I miss you, Rick McCollum. I'm lying. I wonder what Gary Kurtz had to say about the man. There was an interview where Gary Kurtz was talking about some stuff on Rick McCollum behind the scenes, like that he heard through the grapevine, and I was like, I wonder what that was. That part is funny. Why are you doing this? Oh, there's Rey rock climbing again. Could you imagine if she had shot one of them right there? Finn's such a good friend. Did he hurt you? Hmm. Damn, that is a big turret. There's Snap! My boy. I need to go drinking with him. They're in trouble. How about this? Two of you plant the explosive. The other two, preferably Chewie and Han, y'all get in the Falcon and y'all start taking out everybody. Oh God, 3PO. I remember watching the filming of this film where this sequence right here where Han and Chewie are taking out the stormtroopers. And Harrison's like coming in here and he actually is saying, "Bang, bang, bang." Yeah, I'm pretty confident it was just reenacting it to get kind of like the pacing going for it, but still, that's funny to hear him say "bang, bang, bang." I forgot how much Harrison got paid for this film, but I know it was in the millions. And apparently, and this is not like just something that's funny. It like legit was his only like kind of hey, I'm not coming back if this happens. Is he said he will not come back if there are Ewoks in it. He was like that's not happening. You know, Kylo doesn't look so good with the helmet on if he doesn't have the hood on as well. Kind of like doesn't go well with the rest of his body. Fucking weird, if we're being honest. You see the part where he like looked up and you can see the bottom of his chin? Oh yeah, no. And that part where he sees Ben and he's gonna do the burn thing. Oh, Rey's got Finn's jacket on. He's so sweet. We all want a friend like Finn. Here, how about this, Rey? Why don't you use the Force to keep yourself warm, huh? Han should have just shot Ben in the back right there. This trilogy would have been a lot shorter. He's about to say, "Ben!" Nope, there. No, Chewie. This is not going to go well. I knew right about this moment that Han was going to die. I didn't cry though, man. This was one of the things I wanted to cry when Han died, but it just wasn't a very emotional pooling moment. Oh, they switched it. Now Finn has the jacket on. What an asshole. Oh, that's a pretty shot. You see that? You don't need it. The face of my son. Harrison's such a great actor. Ooh, that's a good shot of Kylo too. And then he takes off the helmet. Nah, it's still a good shot. If I was Han, I'd be like, by the way, who is this Snoke guy? Supreme Leader's wise. Who Darth Plagueis? I feel like Han should have hugged Kylo. That would have pulled some more emotions for me. Cause even been like tearing up right here. I mean, it's good acting, man. It's a good scene. And the light kind of goes out behind them. I gets annoying with the I don't know what you would even call it. Like a little too on the nose with the visuals for me. Like yes, I get it. The light's out. He's dark now. I get it. Like I even got that in 2015 when I saw this film. And I was like, oh well, he's about to kill Han. Mmm. Right through the gut. It was good until Han like fell into the abyss. Seeing his body just fall limp like that and fall down, kind of like just ugh. Leia's reaction doesn't get me too much either, sadly. Oh, good shot, Chewie. Yeah, I would have loved to see Chewie go on a murderous rampage a lot more than what we had. Like, actually see him rip a head off or something. What are you looking at him for, Finn and Rey? I'd start firing. Take him out. He's shot once. He can't block all your bullets. You see the blood on the side in a second, like in the snow. Traitor! Go get him, Finn. You know, I really like the lightsaber battle in the snow. It looks really good. And the cross guard going into Finn's shoulder. I really thought a lot of Finn's injuries in The Force Awakens would be used in Episode 6, but nope. It was funny because he was in the bath, right? You remember that? He was naked walking around. Oh, there goes the lightsaber. R.I.P. my boy Finn. Oh, God, right at the back. We all thought he died there. I love Mark Hamill's take on this part where the lightsaber like flies and he said that he thought it was going to go to him. That would have been a badass reveal. But I remember when it went to Rey, everybody at my theater was like, "Yay! She did it!" It was a little too on the nose from... Actually, you know what? I don't think I saw it coming. I think when it happened, I was like genuinely like, "Oh snap, she got it." And of course, she gets like her ass kicked and like doesn't know how to swing a lightsaber right up until the Force. It was right about this moment where Poe's about to go do the trench run, basically, on this Starkiller base. It was right here when it all clicked to me. Like, at 1 second, everything made sense. I was like, oh my god, this is A New Hope. Like, literally right here, I was like, this is just A New Hope. What the... Like, as I was watching this in 2015, when it came out, I think I saw it on a Thursday night, and I was like, what the fuck? I've seen this before. I didn't mind. I still enjoyed the movie for what it was, but it was kind of disappointing for it all to hit me at once like that. Like, this is really just A New Hope. So you needed an entire sun just to take out one planet, guys? Last time y'all took out 5. That was impressive. Good job, Poe. You're just like Han and Luke now. Oh, geez, that was a big explosion. Yeah, I'd run too, Ray. I don't know where Finn's at, but I'd run. I know he's knocked out somewhere, but I feel like you guys kind of went a few yards away from him. Hmm. This is an impress. Ah, damn it! You could have kept the shot going, JJ. That was looking really cool. They were moving to the right, and the cameras keep panning to the right. Like, see, it keeps going right here. Why not keep this one going? That would be such an interesting little sequence. It's always nice having a continuous shot of good action, kind of like in the John Wick films. Very well choreographed. Also, Rey would not be able to hold that stance while going backwards defending against a saber like that. I've done martial arts half my life. Fuck that, bro. You get in a horse stance, that's only good from the side. And keeping strength. This part's stupid too. The Force. Apparently, this wasn't even like originally supposed to happen until I think it's the second unit director for episode 9. she's the first black female director we're gonna have in the Star Wars universe. Even though she's not directing the film, she's the second unit director for the Rise of Skywalker. I think she was the one who brought it up to JJ that like that would be a good idea in the Force Awakens when he was filming it to have this moment right here. Well, now she's got Kylo. God, that looks so cool. The way the lightsabers shine in the snow. The dark snow. Is she really overpowering Kylo Ren? Well, he got stabbed in the shoulder. That makes sense. And shot in the gut. Or the side. Oh, he should have been dead. She missed his face. Well, no, she didn't miss his face, but like a little deeper, she would have killed him. Like he should be dead. I don't get the whole I use the Force now I'm a better lightsaber duelist. Like what? Come on. If it's using the Force, that's a pretty shot. If it's using the Force that makes her strong, I would rather it be Force abilities. Like she does a really strong Force push. I don't know if I mispronounced that or not, but and it like hurts. And he like falls back to a tree really hard or something like that. And knocks him out. That would have been interesting. Or she does like a Starkiller, the character, not the base, where like he like explodes everything around him and it shoves everything back. That would have been interesting. But here's Snoke. Unfortunately for you, Snoke, you didn't complete his training. Remember that shot right there of Rey coming up when she's crying off of Finn's chest? Everyone thought it was Chewie at first, like in the trailers. They were like, "Oh, Chewie dies." There'd be riots. Oh, you wouldn't fucking dare. The story has come complete. Finn was healing Chewie, and now Chewie's healing Finn. It's sort of like poetry, it sort of rhymes. We did it, guys! For the third time! We did it! God forbid there's a fourth! Oh man. Imagine being like Need Nub or like one of the guys like Wedge Antilles who was there for did it explode and become a sun itself? That's pretty cool. Because that's normally what happens when a star explodes. It's kind of like a cycle. I mean, if it explodes, it's got like dust and gas that goes out into the. You know what? I just got done with my astronomy course. I don't want to sit here and get into the nitty gritty about that stuff. It's Star Wars. There's Leia walking and Chewie just walking right by her, like nothing happened. But she's got to go hug Rey real quick because this is the first time they've met and we're supposed to care or something. It's moments like these that kind of miss the emotional touch of Star Wars. Of Han died, yes, but Rey, you barely knew the guy, and Chewie's just standing in the background. If anything, Leia should have been like sobbing in Chewie's arms. Like he's all sad now, but that would have brought a tear to my eye, seeing Leia and Chewie really act. And then R2 comes out of nowhere. Hey! I'm awake! We could have just. If I would have woken up a day earlier, maybe even hours earlier, we could have all found the map to Luke Skywalker and we all could have gotten him. We could have just left this planet and let the First Order destroy it and then go get Luke ourselves. But hey, fuck logic, right? Tell me. I don't understand how the map works out. If BB-8 just has like a missing part of the map, doesn't it just show where Luke is, like his final destination? Why do we need the rest of like the line? And it was so interesting thinking about Luke coming back in this film. Like they're finding Luke. Like the whole goal of the film is to find Luke, and it's like, yes, what's going on? Where's he been, and why is he vanished and everything? Like what happened to Luke? He's the hero of the original trilogy. I can't wait to see what happens to him when he comes back and what his story is. And so, I mean, really, there was just so much hype and interest going into his character at the end of this film. Then we get to episode 8, and oh my god, fuck all. Luke's a disappointment. He's a failure. He's the whole reason this all happened. I mean, it just was. It was bad. It was bad, my friends. One of the things that Ryan Johnson asked JJ to do when he was making episode 7 was to put R2 on the Falcon with them instead of BB-8. There's the resistance. Oh, C-3PO got the arm back. Man, I remember in 2015 seeing this film. There was a really emotional part. Not for me, but there was a guy who was considerably older than me. I could tell he kind of grew up with Star Wars. And whenever Luke was about to show up, man, he like leaned forward, and I could just see it in his eyes, like how excited and impactful that was for him growing up with Star Wars, and now seeing Luke on the big screen all these years later. That was a really good moment for me, man. I mean, like looking back, I was like, wow, this is touching the heart, man. This is what Star Wars is all about. And then Episode 8 happened. I don't know why people harp on The Force Awakens so much. It is easily one of the top 5 Star Wars films, in my opinion. I mean, at least so far. Don't get me wrong, like I've said earlier in this, the second act is pretty not great. But the first act, the third act is more or less alright. I mean, it's meant to give you that Star Wars feel, and it does. It's all filmed in film stock. It looks really good. I don't know many people at the end of 2015 when they finished this film who weren't excited to see what would happen next. I sure as hell was. I was hyped for episode 8. Then I saw the trailer. I was the first person from the trailer on to be like, I don't know about this one, guys. But I thought this was like the first Jedi Temple that ever existed, so I was excited to see like what happened with that. And here comes Luke. The best part of the film right here, man. He's just standing there. That was also what was interesting too. Is like people thought like you would think at this part he would say something, and you want him to say something, of course. But what makes it even better is that he doesn't. It leaves you wanting more. There he is, just he's got the robot hand. The great. He looks so badass. I think I remember, if not choking up, tearing up a little bit seeing Luke. kind of come back. Like I didn't cry, but like get teary eyes. I would almost get teary eyed now if I didn't know what happened. And then his reaction right here, just kind of like the sigh of like knowing what has to come next, seeing that lightsaber, and that final little shot of it panning to the left, them two just staring at each other. Directed by J.J. Abrams. That's all she wrote, boys. Written by Lawrence Kasdan and J.J. Abrams and Michael Arden. Okay, I didn't know they put him in the credits too. Produced by Kathleen Kennedy, J.J. Abrams, Brian Burke. Executive producers Tommy Harper, Jason McGowan. I want to see if Michelle Rejwan gets her credits in here as well. Edited by Mary Jo Markey, Marion Brandon. Music by John Williams, of course. Alright, well, I guess we're not going to get all the credits that I'd want to see. There we go. Co-producers Michelle Rejwan, Ben Rosenblatt, Tommy whatever, Susan Tony. Yeah, a lot of co-producers, of course. So that, my friends, was Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. In hindsight, if I were to give it a score, ironically, I want to say either a 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. Maybe a 7.5. It's not original, but it has the characters, and it has a good story. I mean, say what you will about the film, it has a good story. Even though it's a little unoriginal, it has that story, it has that Star Wars feel. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it too. I thought it was a solid film. I, of course, know a lot of us, myself included, aren't happy with the way things turned out in Episode 8. Maybe Episode 9 will do us some justice, but I thought it was good. I liked it. I still like it to this day. I would argue that it's probably better than all the prequels. Maybe up for contention against Revenge of the Sith, but I would say that it's a better film than Revenge of the Sith. Maybe not a better Star Wars movie, but a better film. Like looking at a film for a film's sake. So I enjoyed it. I thought it was very good. Not great, but a good film. A very solid, good film that I enjoy. I mean, I really don't know what else to say, guys. I mean, I like it. I like the film. I thought it's okay. I mean, yeah. I feel like I'm convincing myself and trying to convince you at the same time that I like this film. I don't have to convince myself. I like it. I just know that personally, I hate the fact that I can't say, a lot of people can't say I enjoy this aspect of the film or that about the sequel trilogy without someone being like, oh, it's trash. They destroyed Star Wars. Hey, I get it. But my friends, if you made it to this part of the video, you're in this not only to watch the films with me, but you're in this because you're wanting to watch the film as well. And we're about to finish up with The Last Jedi. It's probably going to be the last film commentary we do, of course, before The Rise of Skywalker. I do want to say, if you've been watching these with me, I really do appreciate it. I am enjoying rewatching these films. I am enjoying uploading them and watching you guys watch the films and using the film commentary with me on the side and seeing your reactions to it, the positive and the negative feedback, of course. I think it's great. I think a lot of this stuff is kind of what Star Wars is all about. I don't get a lot of views on these, and I don't really care about the views. My channel's doing fine as it is. I just enjoy doing this kind of stuff. And for me, this shows, in my eyes, at least some of the true Star Wars only fans and people who just enjoy my content, who are actually able to sit down, watch the films, and we can talk about what we like about the films, what we don't, because it's nice having a smaller group of people to talk to about these in the comment sections of these videos, because it's more geared towards just the movie and what we liked and didn't like about it, and it's more of a thoughtful discussion instead of just kind of a one-sentence YouTube comment about what you hated or what you didn't like about the film. So thank you guys so much for watching these. I am having a great time watching them. It's nice watching these leading up to The Rise of Skywalker. Episode 7, yet again, is getting me a little hyped for Episode 9. I mean, it really is. I'm really more intrigued now to see how that film goes. Episode 8 is next. I'm not a fan of that, of course. You guys know that, but we'll see how it goes. So tell me your thoughts, though, on Episode 7, Star Wars The Force Awakens. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think about rewatching it? 4 years later after it came out? Jeez, man, time flies. I want to hear your thoughts. And what do you think about the film commentary for today's episode? Hope you guys enjoyed the film commentary. Hope you guys enjoyed Episode 7, The Force Awakens. I certainly did. I'd love to hear your comments below. I'm Star Wars Only. I'll see you guys next time, and may the Force be with you always.